What is up, y'all? I'm Dan from Tiger Arcade, and I'm super stoked to do this episode because I finally received my care package from Stylophone, all the way from the UK. If you've never heard of Stylophone, you're missing out. Stylophone has actually been around since the late 60s. It was originally introduced as, like an electronic musical keyboarded instrument. I mean, that's pretty much a synthesizer. It was created around 1967 and then put into production around 1968. And some major artists, kind of really commercialized it further than just a children's instrument. David Bowie, Kraftwerk, John Lennon, and that's just to name a few. So I won a Valentine's Day giveaway. I've never won, honestly, any contest, so I was super incredulous when I got tagged in a winning post. I had to reach out to them. I was like, did I really win? And they're like, yeah, you absolutely won. And, disbelief, but it finally made it after a month. I was worried that it wasn't going to make it here because of weather conditions. I'm in Wyoming and the winters here are brutal. But what did this come with? So I got this awesome Stylophone mug, and it has a little peace and love emoji on the back. I love that. I've got a carrying case. They wrote me a little personal note, gave me some cool little cards. And then, the most important one right here, Gen X-1. So the Gen X-1 is not the original Stylophone, it's more like a modern day version of the original. They've released a few models, I should say, since the original. Like they released like a little beatbox machine. They've recently released a limited release of the Gen R8. That was one that I really, really wanted, but I didn't grab it in enough time, and it's gone. This one is just as awesome. It's kind of like Korg Volca in a sense, if I had to compare it to something modern day. Like, why don't we just open this? I haven't even opened it yet, guys. I was so stoked. I didn't want to spoil anything as I open this for the first time, so let's do that. Oh, it's got that fresh package smell. All right, let's check this out. Very nicely packaged. Looks like I got my instructions here, a quick start guide. There it is, y'all, in all its glory. It's honestly a lot lighter than I was thinking. Oh, this must be like the tuner on the back. But it says it takes 4 AA batteries. Just like any other synthesizer, you have parameters to kind of shape your sound. And it looks like this one has, your envelope section, attack, pitch, decay. You have your LFO section, low frequency oscillator, and you can change your waveform. It looks like it has square and triangle. Got rate, depth for the LFO, built-in speaker. So it is kind of like a Korg Volca in a sense. It has a built-in delay, which I wish a lot more portable, smaller synthesizers had, was a built-in effects section. Because when you're taking it on the go, it's nice to not have to connect it to so many different things. And in its delay section, it's got the toggle on-off, delay time, feedback time, level, which is, I'm assuming, like your mix. And then you have your filter. You have cutoff and resonance. And one of the most traditional and classical things about a Stylophone is the stylus, right? And then you can kind of play on the musical keyboard here. Something else that this has is like a little pitch strip. Kind of reminds me a lot of like the CS80. You can kind of play that while playing the keyboard. So that's really interesting. On the side, we have X, -1, -2, off, on. Got your volume setting here, headphone, aux. So, we're really gonna kind of take a closer look at this, see what this thing's capable of. So some final thoughts I want to go over before concluding this video is, who is this for? I think that the Stylophone Gen X-1 is perfect for beginners and experienced people. Someone looking for a synth to be able to carry portable while they're traveling, even to utilize with other gear because it has that auxiliary in. Now, it doesn't have a sequencer. It doesn't have, you know, some other features that some standard synthesizers have. But I think that this is still an iconic synthesizer. It has a great sound, just instantly sounds vintage, sounds great. It's very playable, you know, with the stylus here and being able to play the musical notes, you know, because something that this makes me think of a lot is the Korg Monotron delay. The Korg Monotron delay is obviously going to be cheaper than this, but you're going to get a little bit more, basically what you always wished you could have done on the Korg Monotron delay, this thing can do. Really, this is going to be up to you. I think that this is a great starter synthesizer, even something that would be great for leads, basses. Obviously, this thing only has one voice, cannot play chords or anything like that, but to have sub-octaves basically allows you to have more notes per se. If you want to get technical, it kind of does almost add a little bit more voices, if you will, but you can't just play them on here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Head on over to Stylophone's page for more additional content. They have a lot of useful videos, inspirational videos, to kind of get you going and see if this is really something that you'd want to add to your arsenal as well, or to, you know, deepen your understanding of it. Thanks y'all for watching. We will see you next time. Peace.